Child, not Zanique reading her mama down in her kitchen on her show with the damn truth. Okay, I stand with Zanique, and y'all know I love Escape to pieces. But we not gonna sit here and act like Zanique told a lie. SWV has way more hits than Escape do, and it just is what it is. Again, I love Escape, but me loving Escape ain't got nothing to do with the truth because the truth stands alone, no matter who I like, hate, love, or indifferent. All right, I just want to start the review off with that. Two, what's good, y'all? So, like they say, this is a tipsy review, right? So don't expect no theme music or none of that. I'm gonna go on ahead and just put this out because because this episode was not too bad. So I'm just gonna give y'all what I got, and what happens is what happens. Now, before I start the roast and review for SWV and Escape, it will be this third to Lord this Tuesday at 8:15. The link is already out. It's gonna be on my channel. The link is already out. So just go ahead around there now, drop your like, and hit the notification bell for your reminder so that y'all will get reminded on Tuesday at 8 o'clock that I will be me and Scotty will be live at 8:15. So make sure that y'all are there. Now, SWV and Escape, Queens of R&B. This is episode 4. Top billing. Um Top billing, right? I believe. Yeah, top billing. So Coco and Taj is working out together. Taj talks about how the relationship has gotten a lot better between her and Coco. And I'm glad. We all know that, excuse me, Taj and Lily, excuse me, had a much better I've been drinking, y'all. All right. That's where this is coming from. And so, sequence, okay? Anywho, we all know how Taj and Lily became more closer with each other because of the issues that they both had with Coco. So we already know how that goes. But Taj was talking about how since all of that and since, they decided to let bygones be bygones and actually move on, that her and Coco have gotten a lot better. And I'm on her side with that. Either that or much like myself, she's scared of her and that other personality that she got around there. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Moving on. So while that's going on, Dan, one of SWV's managers, go around there um to go and holler at Lily. So Lily lets him hear a little insert from her sex erotica book, child. Lily is real serious about it. But listen, I'm not mad at what Lily is doing. I wish she would have did it back in the 90s so that way she wouldn't have to go sleeping around in her cars holding on to her pussy late at night, and all of the rest of that stuff, and having to work finances and all the rest of this stuff and be finance fish down to the beginning. Y'all know what I'm saying? I'm glad that she's finally done. She figured it out, and she's been using the platforms that she's been given to like make sure that come hella high water, she ain't got to do that no more. And I'm glad because y'all know Lily is my favorite on SWV. I love her. So Dan goes around there to hear her erotica book or whatever, and she claimed that she really ain't like that in bed. She lying, all right. Like Lily been hot in the puss for be clear because she had a whole child when SWV first came out. So Lily girl, sit down with all that. But I'm glad that hey, why not? Look, if Candy can go out here and sell dildos and anal plugs and anal beads and and nipple pinchers and all of the rest of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? If she could have a whole man suck his own dick on national TV, because that's what he did on the Real Housewives of Atlanta down to the baby shower. Um, that's what he did. If she could do all of that and it could sell out or whatever, I'm not mad at Lily for getting her. Look, why not? All right, I'm with her. Moving on. Taj and Tamika meet up for lunch. Dear God. So Tamika stepping up more in a role or a position than what she did back in the 90s. She said that normally when they were doing shows or tours or whatever the case may be, it was Tamika and Candy, I mean Tasha and Candy that would handle all of that. You know what I'm saying? Basically, her and Tiny just went along to get along with whatever Candy and Tasha wanted to do. And she said now she ain't doing that no more. So mama speaking up. She got all of these ideas. She want to bring horses and chariots, and she want God to come down to crack the sky and have St. Peter and all of them ride down on a cloud and bring them on clouds with them and all of the rest of that. And look, hey, look, I say give Tamika what she want because I'm here for Tamika. Let Tamika have what she want. Look, Candy and Tiny alone can afford the whole damn tour while they sitting up here acting like they ain't got no money like that. They do. So whatever it is that goes under budget, I just say let Candy and Tiny pay for it. They got the money. Moving on. They got the money. Moving on. So SWV meets with Escape down to Taj's condo or whatever, and they talk about the billing for the show. Tasha spoke up for the group and say, listen, it could be a co-lining thing, and it should be. It should be. This is not just an escape thing, and this is not an escape tour. This is a one night thing. Yeah, go on ahead. That's what blows Candy's whole argument out of the water, in my opinion. Candy would have had a very valid point had this already been an escape thing, but it's not. So, all the rest of that stuff that y'all was trying to put down in the comments, girl, kill yourself. Moving on. Um, Coco was straight up with the sit. I skipped, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it again. Coco was how all of that got started. Because Coco said, "Look, Tamika, all of that is cute, but what we finna do about this headlining thing?" She got straight up to it, and I agree with Coco. It's like I don't want to sit here and agree to this and agree to that and get all excited, and we still haven't addressed the elephant in the room. So it was what it was. They agreed to let it be a co-signing thing. Candy felt the way about Tasha speaking up for the group. I get it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. This needs to be a co-lining thing. It do. Candy ain't nowhere in hell you hurt for the money like that. And to me, Tiny, neither are you, Miss. I got 5 houses, and y'all in one of the houses, one out of the 5, and I got so many houses that I don't know how to work the appliances. Like, moving on. um, so Tasha feels a way about Tamika laying out all of these big ideas because she says that's always been her job. And now she feels like she's what she say? She says she feels like she took that away from her, much like she took away the sisterhood. Bitch, fuck you and kiss my ass. You and your husband stole $30,000 of this girl money as if you also didn't have a check coming in while she was pregnant, while she had a child in school. And bitch, I went to college and that shit was expensive. So I'm gonna move on. I can't. I can't. I can't. I not. I won't. And I refuse. She not finna kept my goat. She pissed me off with that. College is high as hell. And on top of that, she was pregnant. Listen, she not finna run my pressure up. She not finna run my pressure up. So I'm finna move on. Y'all not finna get that from me. Scotty finna go off tonight on his live. He gonna go off. I'm gonna be more subdued for my health. So Candy and Tasha meets with Coco and Miss Jalen down to the damn studio. So Tasha and her bullshit, they Tasha and her bullshit left from the confessionals to come down to Candy studio with some more bullshit, I guess. Um, she's saying that with everything that she got going on, she ain't had time to deal with what they're all here for, which is why the show was even made in the beginning, which was about this one night only thing. She ain't had time to think about that because she's thinking about this solo deal down at Motown Gospel. And so y'all forget Lucifer, because that was the devil's name. That was Satan's name. His former name up in heaven. Y'all forget he was the minister of music. He was in charge of the music. So that's why the Kojic people try to have their children shy away from secular music because of that. So I want to make that very clear. Because y'all know she give me Baphomet in the face any damn way, and she could be the Antichrist. We don't know. See, people feel like it could be a man, but we don't know that for sure. And she been trying to break into it ever since '98 when she was supposed to have the first solo deal, and the bitch fan flat. It fell flat, much like this one gonna fall flat. Cause again, I say, don't get me. Look, I ain't even finna do her like that. Listen, Tasha can sing. I listened to her song. Like I said, I did a little. I mean, I did a little Holy Ghost shimmy sham to it, but it won't nothing that I. Will I suggest it for a praise dance ministry? No. Will I suggest it for praise and worship? Absolutely not. But I mean, it's cute for a Sunday, but but I'm moving on. So Candy meets with Don Juan. I don't know where. I'm assuming down the Blaze because the damn show won't OLG. So she meet with Don Juan or whatever to basically gossip about Xscape and SWV and all of the rest of this stuff. Shout out to Don Juan. Y'all know I live for Don Juan. Most of the gays don't, but I live for Don Juan. He ain't that did nothing to me. Shady as hell, but he ain't that did nothing to me. That's probably why I like him. He's shady as fuck. I like him. He got a YouTube channel out. I think it's called Unapologetically with Don Juan or something like that, girl. I don't know. But y'all go around there and check it out because he get reviews of this show too. I told you she messy, but that's why I fooled with her. But that was all that was about. Like she was just venting to Don Juan. The Don Juan gate. Don Juan did what Don Juan does. So we can just move on. um, so Taj, Coco, and Miss Jalen go shopping, and of all places. Child, of all places, they go down to Rashida's press, child. Now it makes sense why Miss Jalen looks so cheap. And it's no shade, Jalen. Listen, Jalen, if you finna be my good sis, I'm gonna need for you to find a better place to go shop. Not that cheap AliExpress $5.99. Listen. Listen. Rashida buy her clothes in bulk from BJ's, okay? And she stitch her tight ass labor on it and sell it to the folks for $100 a pop. And if you want to get a photo with her, you have to spend 100 or above round there to one of them tight ass stores of hers. I'd much rather y'all went to Carly Dead and Mercy versus going around. I guess so. Taj tried to talk Miss Jalen to stay in the dental school. Listen, I look again. I'm not trying to crush Jalen's dream, but I do agree with his mama, and I do agree with his auntie. Stay your ass in school. Have a backup plan, please, because as big as SWV was, you saw what happened. So always have you a backup plan. All right, Jalen, that's all they saying. If you want to do music, but you ain't necessarily got to quit school and do music. Like have a fallback plan, girl. That's all. Dear Lord, have mercy, Jesus. And I live for Miss Jalen, and I want her to make it. But listen to your mama and your auntie, because they know from experience. All right, moving on. So Escape is rehearsing without Tasha because Tasha is at home with her ugly ass husband to talk to, I guess, sign the solo deal for Motown Gospel, whatever. Um, it was Candy holding her note at the end of Escape for me, and that was shades. All of y'all that was saying that Candy can't sing. That look. Listen, Candy sang better than I do, so in my opinion, she could sing. Now, is she on like a Tasha and Tamika level? No, but Tasha and Tamika ain't on the Whitney level. They ain't on a Mariah Carey way back when, because they'll run circles over Mariah Carey now, child. Did y'all hear her recently? Oh my God, this ain't need the video for that. But y'all get the point that I'm trying to make. I Candy can hold her own. Candy knows her place in the damn group and she knows her place within the vocals. All right. And Candy stay right there. Candy don't try to do too much. She does as much as she know her voice can do. So I was here for her holding on to that note. Do what you do, Candy. Um, Candy speaks on her piece amongst Tamika and amongst Tamika and Tiny about Tasha not being there. And I agree with everything that Candy said. And big ups to Tasha for not just going along to get along with her sister. Because it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair to them that they putting in all this work, but then Tasha wants to come the day of because she thinks she hot fish and she got it like that. Like they're the ones doing all of their work, rehearsing and putting together the ideas and doing all of the background stuff for Tasha to then want to come along and try to take all of the glory and all of the shine and all of the credit and this, that, and this. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Um, so Tasha want her solo deal, period. Like she basically all but said she doesn't care how they feel. She don't care what they got going on. Basically doing the same thing that she pulled back in 98. And the same thing that happened in 98 is gonna happen in 2023 at her old tad ass age. Because she what? 2 years. She about to be 50, y'all. I think Latasha Scott is 40, like 7, 40. I mean, yeah, 47, 48, somewhere around there. Like, child, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. If y'all Kojic, y'all y'all head on around there to Latasha Scott YouTube channel and listen to her tad ass song. Um, if you're Kojic. I mean, but I mean, if you Baptist or Presbyterian or AME or whatever, and non-denominational, I mean, it'll work for y'all too. I guess. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Y'all jump down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Also, remember to be on the lookout for roast and review. Again, I say that's gonna be on my channel this Tuesday night at 8:15 with Scotty by Nature TV. The link is already made. Head on around there now, click the like button, hit your reminders and all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday. I believe Scotty is live now because I'm about to put mine straight on out. So I think Scotty is live now. So, once y'all finish around there, y'all make sure to come on around here. I'm gone.